Hey guys. I haven't done a lot of coverage on this because I found it ridiculous in the first place. And it's, well, FFG has a lot of good points on this. Let me get it queued up. It's gotta not be part of her intro because her intro is copyrighted. But I just want to cover this one portion of the video in which Amberlynn is dry crying.
Hey guys, so I really did not want to make this video, and I'm only making it because people have found out and it's already on a reaction channel. But yes.
How did they find out? This seems like a pretty private thing that would have been going on in your life. So who were you talking to that would have leaked it to a reaction channel? And which reaction channel got the news first? That's my first question, because that's the first weird thing about this story.
My cat Rarity is missing, and I have done nothing but cry. It happened 2 nights ago, and I put full blame on myself because there's a yard.
Where are the tears, Amber? Where are the tears?
And that's where I let the dogs out to go to the bathroom. And it's through like a glass door. And I've just had a lot on my mind with everything that's been going on. And I'm not.
So she basically announced to us right after Jordy had started getting information from somebody who had very similar claims against Tommy about being held up in the basement and there being a very toxic relationship, and there was police reports involved, and they all worked together, which is highly inappropriate. So, okay, let's keep going, Amber.
I've just been going through a lot, and I wasn't thinking, and I left the glass door open just like, I don't know, like this much. And I'm telling you, when I noticed.
Or did you just put her in a separate room? Is she maybe not even missing at all? And that you're timing it out so that Tommy can find her and be the savior? What's really going on here, Amber?
It was like 20 minutes later, but it literally just takes a second. And Rarity is like one of the most adventurous cats, the most loving. Just like when I lived in Kentucky, actually, I would sometimes let her go onto the porch because we had like a gate, and she would just roll around in the dirt. Like, she just loved it for some reason. And
oh, right, this is Rarity's fault that you gave her some exposure to outdoor living and that she might be interested in escaping out of a situation where you moved her into a new home, new scents, new pet interactions. First of all, I don't even believe this really happened. I mean, these are the things that other reaction channels are talking about. Is, well, you did all this shit to her by moving her to Wisconsin. I don't even think she's fucking missing, you guys. I think she's just in another room waiting for the climax of the story where she gets saved.
Like, she just wanted to venture out. I know she just wanted to see.
Oh, oh,
Like, I don't know where the.
I'm grossed out. Oh, God, this is giving me the ick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, can I say this? Are they going to think, oh, my God, this total bitch. She's sitting there crying. I see y'all saying the same thing. There's no tears.
No.
There's no tears coming out. She's dry eyes. Okay. You're saying the same things that I'm thinking. The fake ass crying, the performative crying about the missing pet. We've seen this before with Amber. This is not the first time a cat goes missing with Amber. Did she do it on purpose? Does she give a shit that the cat is missing? Who knows? But I'm not buying a second of this fake tear. Look at the dry face. What the hell is this? Apparently, Justin Feeder's dogs has some dogs, and there might have been, I don't know what the beef between cats and dogs. Maybe Rarity wasn't happy being schlepped across the country to live in a new place, and maybe Rarity was, waiting for the first escape. Maybe Amber left the door open on purpose. We still
20 minutes. I mean, come on. It's like I'm just leaving it open for 20 minutes. This is supposedly a responsible pet owner. Okay.
I don't know what happened to Gracie. I have my theories about what happened to Gracie. I feel like she may have Gracie'd Rarity. All I know is this is a dry cry. She's a dry girl right now. No, there's no tears going on here. This is performative.
Yeah.
She's only doing this because people in the community saw that post about the missing cat. Christ. And then did she only make the missing cat post because she knew eventually she'd have to fess up? And it's like, no, look, I didn't do it. I loved her. I looked for her. I made the post. I don't know.
I don't know, Frenchie. I think this is story time. I think that Rarity was just in a different room. And they're making this whole bullshit up so that Emily can be the hero.
That sounds extremely dark, but she is extremely dark. Oh, Christ, man. Panda Pup, thank you for the super chat. Someone get Hail Our lotion for the dry eyes, right? It's Becky's fault. Everything is. Cautious observer, thank you for the super chat.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, she is. And it's been just like, literally. Sorry. Tommy has helped so much. Like, I just feel so just like defeated, and Tommy has.
See how she goes right into selling her girlfriend because her girlfriend had some shit come out on Jordy's channel like really recently before she created this story.
Made like online posters and put it on different websites and like went outside and we've been like yelling her name and like it's been fucking torture literally because
Amber, you're not gonna sell Emily to us. It's not gonna happen. Nobody likes your girlfriend. Period. I don't know what you're looking for out of this, but you can stage situations all you want. It's not going to make a hell of a damn because we don't give a shit about your fake bullshit and you're lifting up your girlfriend Feeder.
you guys know Rarity is my fucking world. Like, and I know a lot of you hate me and have whatever you want to say about me, but Rarity was my literal life. And like, you guys know how much she loved me too, and it's just fucking
That doesn't mean anything at all to anyone in girl world. Listen, we've been through things with cats. Telling us how much they love you doesn't mean shit to us. I see a dry face. I see someone who has gotten rid of a cat before. I see a liar who lies. I don't know what to believe. I don't want to believe that someone would do that, but I can't 100% believe that she wouldn't either. You have to remember, you're talking about fucking Amberlynn Reid here. Berry Pie at the Thanksgiving kids table. Thank you for the super chat. I spent 35 minutes chasing my runaway dog, Izzy, today, and she has the audacity to sit there, do nothing, and fake cry. Do something to find Rarity, Amber, right? Right? Sitting in reaction channels all night. It's not bringing back the cat, that's for damn sure. Jennifer, thank you for the super chat. You'd think she'd be appreciative that reaction channels were helping her get the word out, extend reach, but she's so mad. Yeah, that would be the logical reaction to someone who actually does want to find their...
Yeah, but it's not real. It's not a real story. She's not really lost, in my opinion. Allegedly, she's not really lost. She's just being hidden until a specific time when they want to climax this story.
Pet, wouldn't it? Sugar Addict Pondu, thank you for the super chat. This is her karma. She previously lost Destiny's account on purpose, allegedly. Allegedly, conspiracy, whatever. I remember Gracie. I have my theories about Gracie. I'm sure many of us do.
Yeah.
Tamara, thank you for the super chat. No collar, AirTag, or active microchip on Rarity. That's a good point. And somebody said today on Twitter, isn't it funny she has Life 360 on her partners, but never bothered to AirTag the fucking cat? Never microchip the fucking cat? Watches the partners like a hawk. Fuck the animals, though. Is that really someone who cares?
I don't even know how that happens because, like, every animal adoption I've gone through in the last 20 plus years, they have already been microchipped, or microchipping was part of the process that I needed to pay for it, right? So they were all microchipped. So how did she even get Rarity if that wasn't part of the process? I'm just baffled by this.
I don't know. Or is that just somebody who doesn't think their pet will ever run off? I don't know. I don't know. Tracy, thank you for the super chat, girl. I appreciate it.
It's just been fucking hell. It's like, all I can think about is, like, is she okay? Like, where is she? Like, is she cold? It's raining outside. I know a lot of you care about my pets too, and it's like, if you're not hearing anything, then that's a good thing. Like, everything is good. And, like, she loved it here, and, like, her and Tommy were so sweet. Like, Rarity would, like, sleep on top of her, and, like, they would play, like...
And this matters to us. Why? Why? So you are using the loss of your cat that you staged, allegedly, by leaving the door open for 20 minutes for her to escape. And you are using this now as a platform to elevate Emily. Right? And this is mere hours after Jordy's been getting tips about her abusive relationship that happened not that long ago. I think it was like 4 years ago.
Like, it's like, Rarity genuinely loved it here, and all the cats got along, and it's like, she went outside because she's adventurous. She just wanted to see, and now I'm afraid, like...
She's adventurous, but you left the door open for 20 minutes? Did this really happen, Amberlynn, or did you completely make this story up and stage this event to try and uplift your girlfriend?
What if something bad happened to her? I can't help but, like, think, like, the worst, but I just want her back, you know? And
thing. She said that she left the door open because there's just been so much going on, you guys. Is that okay? She also claims to be so overwhelmingly happy with this new partner. Why is there so much going on that you can't remember that you opened the door? That's weird. That's a sliding glass door. You just walk away from a sliding glass door? Strange.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, like, I've had work crews come in through my house, and I've had to specifically tell them to keep the front door closed because they want to keep it open so they can bring their equipment in, without having to turn the handle or whatever. But I'm like, dude, I have a cat. This was before my cat passed away in March, but you can't just fucking come into my house and leave my door open. Right? Ultimately, I put my cat in my bedroom and closed the door because it was so risky. These guys were such assholes about it.
Do sex mine now. Thank you for the super chat, girl. Oh, Foodie Beauty. Thank you for the super chat. How do you like that new couch? Oh, Jesus. Right?
I was trying to go through this privately. I don't know. I just felt really freaking just defeated. There's just a lot. And I just miss her. I just felt like if a reaction channel made a video about Rarity missing and I come on here and don't say anything, it'll just make me look fucking stupid, but I'm also embarrassed.
So who got word of it exactly? Which reaction channel? And how did they get this private information about you? Did that really happen, Amberlynn?
And I'm ashamed and I know it's my fault. But I would never do anything to put any of my animals in harm's way. I've had them all for 8 years around the same time. I got all 3 of my fur babies within the same year span. And they've been with me through so much. They're my world.
Who are you trying to convince? It's a little over the top with the trying to convince. It makes me think things. I'm just saying. What if we have a situation where it wasn't so coochie coo between the cat and Justin Feeder, or the cat and Justin Feeder's cat, or the dogs, or whatever, and maybe a discussion was had about Rarity staying? I don't know. Listen, this is me going far with speculation, because if you're going to sit there and make a fake fucking cry video for 5 minutes, monetize that shit only because people saw the ad that you made for the Lost Cat. I mean, we're going to speculate. You're a fucking liar, and you never fessed up to what you did to Gracie. I don't think we're being hateful. I'm having this whole internal battle with myself right now, because I'm wondering, I'm picturing me losing one of my pets, and some bitch on the internet is like, this fucking bitch let the dog out herself. I'm having this internal battle in my own head, and I have to keep reminding myself that we're talking about Amber here. And Gracie was a thing. Gracie, she definitely, allegedly, conspiracy, whatever, got rid of. Why wouldn't it be again? I hate this. Feral Girl, thank you for the super chat.
And without her, it just feels like a huge piece of me is just missing. And
it's overkill.
I just don't know what else to do. And Tommy, without her in the situation, I would feel lost. I would feel even more lost than I already do. And
so this is really all about propping up Emily. Her name's not Tommy. Can you stop giving your girlfriends fake names? I think everybody would appreciate that. We all know her name's Emily.
We're both hurting. Fucking Tommy loved her too. It's just so sad. I just want...
What are you wiping your eyes for? They've been dry the whole time. My God, it's going to be like a, what do you call it, sandpaper on your skin. What are you doing? What are you telling us that Tommy loved her too? We don't give a shit about Justin Feeder. Shut up. We don't want to hear about Justin Feeder like we don't want to hear about Chantel's husband. Okay? Fuck off, the two of them. One Winged Angel, thank you for the super chat. Maybe this is Gracie's curse, Gracie's revenge, however you want to look at that. Karma does come back and bite you in your fat fucking shelf ass, doesn't it? Luna, thank you for the super chat. Now she can save money for another cat she can buy. Jesus. We've been here before, haven't we? Fuck. Oh, she went to go eat when Twinkie was in shaking agony. That's a good point. You're right. You have to remember who we're dealing with and talking about here. Lexi, thank you for the super chat. She'd be better off. Okay, close to her. Yeah, in Oklahoma. Okay, agreed. I think everyone agrees. I think even maybe Justin Feeder agrees, but this one went there with intentions to stay there. Hey, Lauren A., thank you for the super chat. I have a theory, and I admit it's a stretch, but I wouldn't be surprised if Emily miraculously finds her and gets to play the hero. Ooh, taking off some of the heat. Okay, see, that's a good theory. Ooh, that is sick, but that is a really good theory.
Yep.
On her back, you know? It's just one thing after another, and I don't know how much more my actual heart can take at this point, but please, you guys, I know people hate when I say it because I'm agnostic, but like, pray, like, please, and like positive thoughts, and just like all of any positive.
God damn, girl. Don't fucking exploit people of faith. That's really messed up. You know what you did here, whatever it was. You either let your cat out or you're hiding her in a back room. But don't you dare fucking exploit people of faith.
Sort of like anything, please. And like Tommy already has like cameras like outside of her house, like security cameras, but we've now also put them in places where like Rarity could be. Like,
she can't look at the camera because when you look, I have a security system. You can't get your cameras repositioned overnight. You have to call, schedule for an appointment. They have to come out and evaluate what is okay, because you can't be spying on your neighbors. It's got to be positioned in such a way. She's lying. She can't look at the camera while she's saying that. They did not reposition the cameras. I'm just telling you straight up right now.
I don't know, and I have the app on my phone, so I keep checking like over and over, like, is she just like walking by? Is she out there? But it's so cold and it's raining. I'm not perfect.
Okay, listen, I don't have a cat. I don't know shit about cats, but I do have logic. So you have a cat that's not an outdoor cat and gets outside, is curious, whatever, is now outside. Logically, okay? I would be looking in things, under things. The cat is going to go and try and hide. The cat is not an outdoor cat like that. Doesn't have like the confidence to be like, what? You think you're going to find her walking down the street, you dumbass? We go outside and yell her name. Yeah, she's going to come running over to you.
Well, I mean, it depends on her background. We don't know how she got Rarity, right? My ex-boyfriend was a right asshole, Frenchie. I'm just going to be real with you. He was a right asshole. And the first few years that we were together, I was constantly on his ass about getting his cat spayed. Because she was a street cat. He picked her off the street and she was pregnant. So he gave away most of the kittens. He kept one. So he had 2 cats. No, he had 3 because he already had an existing cat in the household. Right? But drunk ass would go out late at night to have a cigarette and wasn't paying attention to what was going on at his feet. She got out one night and we came out the next morning. You know, I'm there with my hot coffee and my cigarette, and he's out there also smoking. And she comes trotting right along. None of us had any idea that she was actually outside of the house. And I said, you better get her right now and you will get her fixed immediately. Because obviously this is a problem. It happened again. So that was, I think, in 2007 or something. That it was when we were in our first apartment and then we moved to a second apartment. When I moved back to California, he got a smaller apartment in the same complex. It was a 1-bedroom, whereas we had a 2-bedroom and den when we were staying there together. I gave him most of my furniture, and so he was stocked. He had everything he needed to take care of his 3 cats, right? He did the same bullshit move. She got out. 3 days later, she was found up by our previous apartment. She was lurking around the previous apartment, trying to get in. So, it depends on the background of the cat.
Go and look under things. Go and look in like bushes and shit. I have a feeling if the cat is really missing, that's where the cat is, like, I don't know, hiding right now. Is hiding the right word? Made a little, tent for themselves. Like, oh God, I don't know what to call it. You know what I mean? The cat has
It'd be like a rat's nest, probably.
Refuge in some bushes, or I don't know, under someone's fucking front stairs or something. That's where you should be looking. You're not going to find the cat yelling her name from your front step because you don't want to waddle, around and look for her. Andy, thank you for the super chat. Now she's admitting it's her fault and professing too much love between Tommy and Rarity. Lies. Yeah, I'm getting the same vibe too. And I love that tin hat theory. That's a good one. It could be. Danielle, thank you for the super chat, girl. First Rarity and now Twinks. There's no confirmation about Twinks. Okay. The Twinkie one.
Well, just to follow up on that, she did do a short showing that Twinkie is with her. So we know that Twinkie has not been lost, is not deceased. But she has been very weird about keeping her animals outside of her vlogs when they have been a part of her vlogs for years. So she knows what she's doing to her audience. She gets it. She's playing these emotional arcs and hoping it will result in more views.
A lot of people are saying it was a troll done after the one was found about Destiny. About that. Rarity. Oh my God. Too many names. What about me? Thank you for the super chat. All I hear in her vid is me. And no one gives a fuck about how Feeder feels. Agree with all of that. 100%. Also pointing out dry face. We've been steady crying for 4 minutes now, wiping our face. There's no tears. Not one. 1027 Anno, thank you for the super chat. Oh, ALR animal abuser. We have a new hashtag in this chat, y'all. Foodie Beauty, thank you again for super chat. Mr. Soflake said maybe FFG BBJ'd her. I wish I could. I wish I could BBJ all the pets in this community. Well, all the pets, not all the pets. Although I will take all your dogs. I've turned into the Grinch. I was the hero. Now I'm just kidnapping all your dogs. Brooke, thank you for the super chat. Why wouldn't her cat of 8 years be chipped? Because you don't eat a chip that you put into a cat. Priorities.
Perfect by no means, but I have done everything to make sure my pets were always loved and cared for. And it's like the one time I make a mistake, it's like something that's going to live with me forever, literally forever. I just want her to come back.
The one time you made a mistake? Let's be real. Okay.
Okay. Well,
I'm just going to cover that small segment of the live stream, but I will drop Frenchie's link. I suggest that you go to her original video, watch the whole thing, like and subscribe to her channel. And if you liked my additional commentary, please like and subscribe to my channel. And just wow, these girls are so dramatic. Wow.